1, 2, check 1, 2. What's up, boo-boos? Got the whole summer look going on today because it's summertime. The 10th of July already. Can you believe it? Hi, everybody. Impromptu, live as ever. I never let y'all know when I'm going live anymore. Surprise! Oh boy, do we got a lot to talk about today, y'all. Rolling Stone. What's up with that? What's up with that? Rolling Stone, I have news, you guys. Big breaking news. The writer who crapped on The Sound of Freedom has locked his Twitter down. I remember the other day I was like, why can't we tag him? Well, because he locked it down. He's like, I wrote that nasty piece on Sound of Freedom and I don't want people to yell at me. So I've dug up some stuff from the past, and they literally do not feel the same about Netflix's Cuties. So I pulled it up. I pulled it all up. Ooh. And then we have Tucker Carlson's latest episode. It's like episode number 8. We're going to talk about that too today. How is everybody today? I hope everybody is doing well. I hope everybody has a blessed every day. I hope every day is blessed for you guys. I hope that life is not crapping on you. I hope that you literally are strong in your beliefs and your faith, and you're loved. You're loved. You love, all that good stuff here. We're gonna expose them today. I love it. I love it. Hi everybody. I'm just now seeing your chat. Rebellious Raven, hello dearie. Thank you for joining. All right, y'all. Ooh, I was gonna do Tucker first, but I figured, we should expose Rolling Stone first. Because we already know Tucker Carlson's gonna go in, right? Thank you, Krista. Thank you. Did you hear the Netherlands has its first transgender winner of Miss Netherlands? Yeah. If it's got an apple, it's got a banana. I'm just saying. I can't even, you guys. Literally, quit trying to come for everybody. I think if you want to be transgender, fine with me. We need a transgender, pageant, okay? Just for transgender men who literally are so beautiful that they could literally win the title of a beauty queen over a woman. Anymore, though, I think it's a diversity pick. I think that is, if we don't pick this first transgender Netherlands, Miss Netherlands, whatever, then we're going to be labeled as a bunch of bigots. And I don't know. I know a lot of people from the Netherlands, which, most of them that I know personally are very outspoken and are like, hell to the no, this ain't okay. But some people are just so radicalized and just they believe all that leftist crap. Like they're over here going, Flor Jensen would hate you if she found out what you're. I'm most likely convinced all of the way that she does not give a crap if I have the same beliefs as her. I'm almost convinced that she would want me to have my own thoughts and be strong in my morals and my values and want me to be a protective mother bear to all of these kids. So, F off with that. Anyhow, it's so funny. I think it's hilarious. Well, Flor Jensen would hate you. No, the fuck she wouldn't. She don't give a shit. She don't give a shit. In fact, she'd probably cheer me on. I'm just saying. All right, Rolling Stone. Here is how they felt about Cuties. This baffles me. It literally baffles me, right? Check this out, y'all. Here, let me shrink myself down here. I love this movie magic. Ready? All right. Rolling Stone on the 9th of September of 2020 tweeted, thanks to a major marketing mistake, the award-winning French movie Cuties was accused of blanking young girls. It's actually a sensitive portrait of growing pains that deserves to be seen. Oh, is it now? I'm pretty sure Netflix lost a lawsuit regarding Cuties and their portrayal of a little girl having to do unspeakable things. I mean, I'm just saying. Now let's fast forward to their review of Sound of Freedom. Very different, you guys. What a difference 3 years makes. And a new tyrannical dictator, I'm just saying. Here's their review of Sound of Freedom. The QAnon tinged thriller about child trafficking is designed to appeal to the conscience of the conspiracy addled boomer. Who got it here? I'm just saying. I can't even. I can't see how Rolling Stone would co-sign on Cuties going, this needs to be seen for all you sick, twisted fucks out there who like to, pander over children. Prepubescent children. Yay! Go see it. And then a movie that literally exposes the horrors that children must go through. Just a smidge, the tip of the iceberg. 90% is still under the water. Remember that. So they look at the Sound of Freedom and go, for all you QAnon conspiracy nut jobs, this is a perfect movie for you. As a victim myself, that was a victim, and when I was a little girl, I know what it's like to be the object of affection for a pervert. And let me tell you something. I will never forget it. I am not a victim anymore. Know that. I will stand up for these kids because I know exactly what they're going through. It's absolutely horrendous. It is something, even though you were victimized long ago, something that will stay with you for your entire lifetime. It is tragic that Rolling Stone magazine wouldn't say thank you to everybody involved in the making of Sound of Freedom and praise them. Like, thank you guys for standing up for children. Thank you guys for making a movie about Tim Ballard. What a hero. No, they absolutely demonized both Tim Ballard and Jim Caviezel. We did the reaction to the article last live stream, but it was age restricted. I'm going to try not to curse so much. But I'm not going to hide how I feel about this. And I feel like there's a lot of these people out there in the world who are pandering and looking at this stuff and contributing to it and hurting kids. And it's like, how do we even begin to stop it? And I came up with a great solution. Actually, Ron DeSantis passed a bill, right? And this is why I think that he needs to just drop out of the presidential thing. Stay in Florida because you're making such great progress there. Your Floridians need it. This is why I'm moving to Florida, right? He made a law that states if you so much as touch a child like that, you gonna die. Like, you're getting the death penalty. And I think that speaks volumes. Why isn't it a federal law? Why are we demonizing Ron DeSantis too? The left is demonizing him even more so because they said those minor attracted peoples, they don't deserve to die. Those kids are going to be just fine. No, they're not. So much goes bad when a child is traumatized like that. There is deep-seated trauma that lasts their entire life. There's PTSD, there's drug addiction, there's all kinds of shit. They're 10 times more likely to get in trouble with the law and go to prison themselves. They're also more likely to continue the cycle and become the perpetrator instead of the victim. That is why we can't expose children to any type of sexuality. Because if you expose a child to sexuality too young, it could screw up their brain into thinking, well, I need it. I need it. I need it. I need to go be a predator now. Oh, well, she says no, tough. I'm taking it anyways. People don't understand that. The people on the left are so just shit for brains anymore that they literally don't look at the whole psychology of a child who goes through that. It's either you either become extremely promiscuous or you're like repelled. I went through both phases, you guys. I really did. And it's like anymore, I know how terrible it is. So I don't want any child to suffer from that. And I want the people that prey on kids to suffer the most horrific punishment possible. Now, speaking of predators, one just got, oh, he had a really bad night Saturday night. Larry Nassar. Dr. Larry Nassar. Now, if you guys remember who Larry Nassar is, he was the doctor at Michigan University. I think it's Michigan State or Michigan University. I can never tell the difference. I don't care. So he was the medical doctor of, like a sports medicine doctor of all of these Olympic prepubescent girls, right? And over the course of 20 years, he had victimized over 150 of them. That's a lot of girls and women, right? So he's in prison. Long story short, I loved the clip where the dad like lunged at him like, I'll kill you. I'm like, hell yeah, get him, daddy. I wish like the courts would just let parents of victims get at the perpetrators. I just wish like I'm always like cheering that on. Like, yay, get them. You know, when there's victims, their families. I just wish that the courts would allow us to do that. I think it would be so much fun. But anyways, so he gets thrown in prison, and a couple of years later goes by, right? A couple of years goes by. Well, this past Saturday night, somebody wanted to make Swiss cheese out of him. Went all complete psycho on him and put some holes in him. Not bullet holes, because wouldn't that be great? That would be like, yay, finally. As of like I said, you guys, I was victimized before, and my perpetrator died in prison. Sure did. And I didn't shed a tear. I jumped around and screamed hallelujah. He can never hurt another child again. He kept trying to get out of prison. Kept trying, kept going up for parole hearings. Oh, I have heart disease. Oh, boo hoo wah wah. You just want to fuck with kids some more. Shut up. That's exactly why he kept wanting to get out of prison. I'm so innocent. These kids are lying, of course. All of us were lying. Sure. I got the therapy pills to prove it. Anyways. So he gets, of course, assaulted in prison. And he survives. Boo. Yeah, he survives. And now he's listed as okay. Whoever did that, I'll throw some money on your books to do it better next time. I'm just kidding. This is for entertainment purposes only. I wish you guys had a laughing emoji. Do you guys have laughing emojis here on the? I see hearts coming up through the chat. So thank you guys for pressing the little hearts. I see them and the little 100s. I love that. I wish we had the like little laughing emojis, because then I can see if you guys are laughing at me or with me. With me. Not at me. All right, guys. Moving on to Rolling Stone. The Gateway Pundit actually reports on Miles Klee. We talked about Miles last live stream. He's you could tell he pays for sex. You could tell he visits women of the night. I'm just saying. I'm in a goofy mood today, you guys. I'm really like giddy today. Don't ask. Don't ask. All right, y'all. Here he is. Look, only real men wear pink. I'm sorry, I would make fun of him if I saw him in that. Rolling Stone writer who mocks Sound of Freedom locks down Twitter profile. Look at him. Is he really making duck lips? Is he for real? Is he for real making duck lips? Ew. You're so gross. Miles Klee, the writer responsible for a Rolling Stone article mocking the movie Sound of Freedom, has made a hasty retreat by locking down his Twitter profile amidst backlash, according to Revolver News. It is not clear if his tweets have always been protected, although many people believe it is recent. Oh. Have his tweets always been protected or only since he's been exposed as uh, pedo curious? I have to. Pedo curious. Pedo curious. Yes, yes, yes. Miles Klee, my followers are of the highest quality. So are your hookers, Miles. Hey, how come he's got more followers than I do? You guys should follow me on Twitter, you guys. At ReactsGen is my Twitter profile. Please come follow me on Twitter. His seems recent. His threads are still open though, with little eyeballs emojis. Miles Klee, I watched. Oh, let's see here. Threads.net. Ooh, I like clicking these links. They better not give me. I have a VPN, so go ahead. Go ahead, hackers. Screw you. Screw you. Ah. Damn. All right, we didn't get to see this part, you guys. I watched Jim Caviezel's QAnonish child trafficking drama, Sound of Freedom, with the kind of muttering, coughing, amen, bellowing boomers who have made it a right-wing indie hit. Hard to overstate just how disgusting it was. Ooh, he is a... Let me reply to this. Oh, crap! Well, whatever. I was going to say why I oughta punch you right in the mouth. Miles watching The Sound of Freedom. Thank you for taking the bullet for us. Oh my God. Live photo of Miles Klee learning kids are being rescued from a global blank trafficking ring. How long? You have long COVID now. Wish I could say it was worth it. Oh my God. So he is. Why? Because I don't. Oh man, I was calling him a P. At Rolling Stone, how is this real article? How is this a real article? Is Rolling Stone trying to say that child blank trafficking doesn't exist or that Tim Ballard's story is false? What are you really trying to achieve here at Miles Klee at Rolling Stone? And of course, he doesn't answer these ones. And then this just, oh my gosh. If you're curious if the movie is false, check out Tim Ballard's official website, Our Rescue, except for the parts that aren't. Of course, we have to put in movie. People are so dumb. Why would you think that every part of it is real? Hello, they have to add the drama to get us pissed off. Like, go get him! Go get him! Go get those sickles. Those disgusting sickles. All right, so back to Gateway Pundit. It seems Klee couldn't handle the heat and sought refuge behind virtual doors, shielding himself from the consequences of his own derision. I don't even know what that word is. What does derision mean? I don't know. Klee wasted no time unleashing his mockery upon the film, condemning actor Jim Caviezel as an alleged QAnon conspiracy theorist and dismissing the movie as a movie for dads with brain worms. Ew, he's such a turd. I watched Jim Caviezel's QAnon-ish child trafficking drama, which kind of the muttering... Oh, that's what I already read that. How disgusting it was. Jim Caviezel's hot, man. I don't care what you say. Miles, you're just jealous that Jim Caviezel's hotter than you. And he prefers women over 18. I couldn't help myself. Sound of Freedom, a movie that strives to raise awareness about child trafficking, achieved a remarkable feat by surpassing Disney's Indiana Jones at the box office on July 4th. However, as the film climbed the ladder of success, Klee's attempt to belittle and undermine its significance proved to be a major misstep. The Gateway Pundit's on point here, guys. The online community erupted with criticism, condemning Klee's article as baseless and disrespectful. See, I'd rather be known as based than baseless. Oof. Ouch. I know I'm goofy from time to time, but I appreciate the facts. I do. And the science. Except I don't trust their science. Do it. All right. To dismiss this movie based off of your presumptions and biased as nearsighted, and I hope you continue to develop and learn about real journalism, said one user who lost a. Oh no. Ouch. So a parent of a child trafficking victim spoke out and says, to dismiss this movie based on your presumptions and bias is nearsighted, and I hope you continue to develop and learn about real journalism, said one user who lost a child to human trafficking. You see what I mean, man? These idiots have no clue, and they don't care about the victims or their families. They don't care. So here you will never understand true pain until your own children have been taken away from you and sold like cattle. I will never see mine again, and thanks to you, people that read that article won't give a blank a shit either. Let's say it shit. One Gateway pundit reader wrote, you know how low the leftists have sunk when they are condemning a film about saving children from trafficking like it is a bad thing. You couldn't make it up. Damn, that was pretty profound. You know how low the leftists have sunk when they are condemning a film about saving children from trafficking like it's a bad thing. You couldn't make it up. Unable to withstand the relentless backlash, Miles Klee chose to lock down his Twitter profile, hoping to shield himself from the justified criticism. It seems Klee couldn't handle the heat and sought refuge behind a locked door. Damn. Well, Sound of Free. I hope they banned his ass for that bull crap. And I think Rolling Stone, either you start firing these people and hiring some people that really give a shit and are compassionate, or you're going to suffer the same fate as every woke company out there. I think you guys please boycott Rolling Stone until they fire Miles Klee. I think we need to call on that. Sound of Freedom tells an inspirational story of Tim Ballard, a former CIA and DHS agent who has dedicated his life to rescuing children caught in human trafficking. Rather than appreciating the movie's noble cause and the attention it brings to this urgent problem, Klee chose to dismiss it with sarcasm and ridicule. Let's remind everybody how they felt about Cuties. It's just growing pains, and everybody deserves to watch that. While legacy media outlets wasted no time attacking the box office hit, it seems the public recognized the importance of shedding light on this pressing issue. The movie currently enjoys a 99% user rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I think it was like 83% last time I checked, and now it's back up. Now it's up. I'm going to have to make sure you guys go if you've seen The Sound of Freedom. Sound off. Reviews are everything. Klee's insult and downgrading of the movie follows a pattern set by other media outlets such as The Guardian, which published an article titled QAnon-adjacent thriller seducing America, attempting to associate the film's narrative with unfounded conspiracy theories. CNN, of course CNN did, also joined the chorus, downplaying the movie and attempting to link it to the controversial QAnon movement. Despite the mocking tone of some media outlets and their writers, the movie's call to action against child trafficking will continue to resonate with those who recognize the urgency of this global issue. Oh, here we go. Update. Miles Klee seemed to have a secondary Twitter account that was created a month ago. Notably, he has made an effort to conceal his true identity by choosing not to use his real name on his alternate account, operating under the pseudonym Woke Mind Virus Super Soldier, with the handle at You Wouldn't Post. Klee has been active on this separate profile, trashing the movie. Oh, really? Gonna get some angry emails about this one, he says. Replying to you wouldn't post, here we go. LOL, and may I also LOL. How can 500 people like this? 500 people need their hard drives checked, man. Wow. He even joked about being trafficked. No, he did not. Yep, this photo was taken shortly before I was trafficked. Klee was still able to post on his old account on June 30th. The post suggests that his prior account was just recently locked down. Now, with the student debt ruling, we demand 8 loco. Oh my God, he's a woke fool. How anybody follows him is beyond me, you guys. Woke mind virus super soldier. Let's check him out. He's got 2,800 followers. I'm going to write something. I said, at FBI, check this fool's hard drive immediately. How could I not? I don't even want to follow him because I think he's absolutely disgusting as a person. Here for a bad time and a short time. That doesn't even make any sense. And here's his link. Oh. Look at this. 3,000 people saw it. 111 loved this thing. Your career is over. You must be pleasing your puppet masters. I'm coming to get you versus I'll never step foot in your scary urban areas. Wow. That's, I love when leftists expose themselves for being racist. Also, putting hashtag police in your post does not send a SWAT team to my house. Ew, he is gross. By the way, you idiots realize Twitter automatically hides every reply with pedo in it. You didn't hide mine. I didn't put it in there. So you guys, you can go ahead and please don't give this man any hate. Please don't. Just, if you want to say something witty and funny, go ahead. But, don't do anything stupid that, could land you in jail, right? He ain't worth it. He is a sorry sack of human waste. He's a waste of oxygen. He literally, I pray it never happens to him. I pray that his family doesn't lose a child to something like as tragic as trafficking. How could you look at trafficking and go, that doesn't exist? That's just a QAnon conspiracy theory. I wish it was. I really do. I wish trafficking was a QAnon conspiracy theory. But the sad reality is, any true radicalized wokester, facts and reality seemingly require a tinfoil hat. I think it's disgusting. I really do. Oh. What do you guys think about this? Woke mind virus super soldier. Anybody has the word woke in their Twitter, I know that you got. That's why that they're always going after prepubescent girls. Couldn't handle a real woman. Saying. Tucker Carlson. This is episode number 8. Rick from Boston is telling us he wants to be known as a female. Admiral Rachel Levine, accept his lie or pay the consequences, bigot. So this is a transgender admiral that Biden hired that is a man that got Woman of the Year award, right? What is up with all these men getting our awards? Start giving them transgender awards, okay? Leave our women's stuff alone. Women's sports, leave them alone. Get a trans bathroom for yourself. Stop trying to take something that's not yours to take. We're not gatekeeping anything, first of all. It's just ours. It is what it is. Like, is the sky blue? Why is the sky blue? Because it is. I'm so sick and tired of this. Like, dude, okay, if you want to be yourself and whatnots, fine. Go ahead. By all means. But don't crap on us women in the process. It's wrong. All right, Tucker. Come on, baby. Take it away, sir. Take it away. Let's blow it up for you guys here. My ugly mug. Here we go.
Hey, it's Tucker Carlson. Belmont Hill is a small private school outside of Boston. It's not famous for its athletics. The school's mascot isn't even an animal. It's an 18th century navigational tool, the Belmont Hill Sextants. Doesn't even make sense. So when it comes to sports, Belmont Hill is not trying very hard. But the school's athletic program can claim at least one important footnote to history. In 1975, its football roster contained two names that you will recognize even now, Mark Milley and Richard Levine. Milley is now the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Levine, of course, is our country's most famous admiral.
Look at that famous face. Do you recognize him on the right? Right here, this character here. Now this pundit wants us to believe that he's a woman. Sorry, Rick. You don't look like a woman. You are, in fact, born with a dang-a-lang. Sorry, not sorry. Okay, let's play it a little.
Both transitioned late in life into overweight middle-aged women. Both wound up working as high-level officials in the Joe Biden administration. Their teammates at the all-boys school in Boston probably wouldn't have predicted any of that. Here's what Rick Levine looks like now from a video he just posted on Instagram.
Hello, my name is Admiral Rachel Levine, and I have the honor of being the Assistant Secretary for Health at the United States Department of Health and Human Services. Happy Pride.
Hold on a second, y'all. Hold on a second. All right, Rachel, right? If you're a woman, what's up with these people named Rachel? Hold on a second here. Hold on. Wait a second here. I just have to show you guys this. What's up with Rachel? What's up with Rachel's? Why is it every Rachel? Okay. All right, here. This Rachel and this Rachel, why are they the same? Why? Look, this Rachel, let's escape this. Try this again. And this Rachel here. Fake black woman. Fake woman. Oops, what did I just do here? Sorry, guys. Sorry. Oh my God, what did I do? Shit. My bad. I shouldn't have done that. Look what I did. My bad. I shouldn't have done that. Oh well, we'll have to rewind it. Crap! Now it's not working. What happened, Twitter? Tucker! Here, let's click on this one.
Anymore.
Okay.
And no for one.
Stop it. All right, let's hope it went. Let's hope it worked. I shouldn't have did that. Look what I did, you guys. I screwed everything up. Hold on. Let me close up all these browser things here. Do you see what I mean? Like, there is Rachel Dolezal, and then here's Tucker Carlson exposing another Rachel who, get out of here. And that's the Biden administration, because you know damn well Trump would be like, you're not working for me. And who else did Joe Biden hire? Also, the non-binary Sam, what was his name? Britton, right? Is that what his name is? Yes, that's the one that was the luggage thief, the panty thief. I'm trying to get this to work, you guys, and it's not working. Come on, Tucker, don't do me like that. Why you gotta do me like that? I'm trying to see what the arrow is. Let me refresh this Tucker Carlson page here. That is very shameful. Now, he just did a video with Russell Brand. I want to watch that.
It's
so
not
bad.
famous for its athletics. The school's mascot isn't even an animal. It's an 18th century navigational tool. The Belmont Hill Sextants.
Luggage ferry.
Doesn't even make sense. So when it comes to sports, Belmont Hill is not trying very hard. But the school's athletic program can claim at least one important footnote to history. In 1975, its football roster contained two names that you will recognize even now, Mark Milley and Richard Levine. Milley is now the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. Levine, of course, is our country's most famous admiral. Both transitioned late in life into overweight middle-aged women. Both wound up working as high-level officials in the Joe Biden administration. Their teammates at the all-boys school in Boston probably wouldn't have predicted any of that. Here's what Rick Levine looks like now from a video he just posted on Instagram.
Really quick, you guys, all-boys school. What's next? Are you gonna, what's so crazy is that all-girls school by me actually is called the Andrews. It was the Andrews Academy, the Andrews School for Girls, right? It was just for girls. A few years ago, it was made co-ed. Now, what the hell's going on here? What are you all like? These people are trying to erase gender, and it's like, oh, there's no difference between a male and a female. Yes, there is. Chromosomes, organs are bigger, body's bigger, muscles are bigger. There's testosterone versus estrogen, all kinds of differences between men and women. The only similarities are we are human beings. We are of the human species, but we are two totally different. One has the capability to help make a baby. The other has a capability to get pregnant and birth a baby and breastfeed a baby. One can menstruate, one cannot. Let's see what Admiral Adam Levine has to say. What is that? What is that band called? The one with Adam Levine in it? Oh my God, I had a total brain fart. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know. I forget.
Hello, my name is Admiral Rachel Levine, and I have the honor of being the Assistant Secretary for Health at the United States Department of Health and Human Services. Happy Pride. Happy Pride Month, and actually, let's declare it a summer of pride.
No!
Happy Summer of Pride.
Happy Summer of Pride! Rick Levine is so darn proud he'd like to tell you about it all summer and possibly into the fall. He's got a lot to be proud of. What specifically, you ask? Well, strangely, he doesn't say. Nor does he mention his former wife or children. He doesn't tell us whether they're proud too. Since none of them have been invited onto the Today Show to talk about their feelings, we're going to have to guess. For now, we're going to assume that his former family is proud, and why wouldn't they be? Few Americans in our history has come as far as Rick Levine. Here's a fat guy in a Halloween costume who somehow became a federal health minister.
Dear God, what are you trying to look like, Dame Judi Dench? Oh my good Lord, man. That man is not attractive as a man nor a woman. I'm sorry, you're just not. You're not. You are a Fruit Loop with some severe mental health issues.
Not a small thing. You try that. Not too long ago, this same man was a married pediatrician with kids, lecturing about eating disorders at Penn State. Now he's emerged as a path-breaking lady admiral with medals on his chest.
Look at them stockings! Ah! Oh my God, that's fucking Mrs. Doubtfire. That's Mrs. Doubtfire with this new, pride flag. It's the new one that it's... What the hell? Hello, dearie. Hello. Oh my God. Barf. Ew. Them stockings are disgusting. My grandma never even had ones that yellow. Where'd you get those? From China? Come on now.
Breaking Lady Admiral with medals on his chest. And he did all of that without winning a single naval battle or even being female. It's pretty inspiring. What we have here is living proof that in this country, you really can be whatever you want to be. If Rick Levine can become Admiral Rachel, why can't you be Napoleon? Or Lord Mountbatten, the last Viceroy of India? Ever see that guy's uniform?
I'm Lord Farquaad, bitches.
Or why not Shaka, the legendary Zulu war chief? You could bring your assegai and leopard hide shield to work at Deloitte and no one would be allowed to say a word about it. The HR department would have your back.
Mrs. Albert.
Unfortunately, you can't actually do any of that. The point of Rick Levine's amazing transformation is not to free you from the inflexible husk that you were born in so that you can be more fully yourself, whatever you decide that is. No, that's not the point. Rick Levine's personal journey has nothing to do with you. It's about him. It's his journey. Your fantasies about becoming something totally new and different have not been approved yet. In fact, they're weird. Yes, Shaka, the Zulu war king? Come on, that's racist. Shut up and be proud of Admiral Rachel.
I, Rachel L. Levine.
She's the one who has smashed glass ceilings. You just got some kind of weird fetish. So actually, now that we're saying this out loud, it's pretty clear that Rick Levine has no interest in liberating you from anything. This is not about liberation. It's just the opposite. It's just another religious war, same as all the others. The people who think they're God versus everybody else. In primitive civilizations, which would include every civilization since the beginning of time until ours, people assumed there were rules that no human being made, but that people could ignore only at their peril, at great risk. Some called these rules nature, or natural law, or even, as societies advanced, theology. But most of the time, people didn't call them anything. They didn't have to. There wasn't a debate about whether the rules were real. People assumed there were consequences to pretending that you were God. They thought Sodom and Gomorrah were real places. They were destroyed for disobedience.
Yeah,
they imagined the same thing could happen to them.
Mount Vesuvius ain't playing, bitches. What do you think will happen? What happened on Mount Vesuvius? What happened to Pompeii? All them tallywhackers hanging up there. What happened? They got buried. They're still there today. As a sign, quit it. Stop it. Well, you know what, guys? If we have no mental health issues like they do, okay, we're good. If we're strong in our faith and we believe in God, and if we're living our lives right, we ain't got nothing to worry about. You know, I can't even. I, as a woman, have never had to say, oh, you better call me a she. Better do that. I've never had to. And I'm never going to have to, because I'm a mother of two. I've had two beautiful boys. And, you know, this fetish, I don't care if you have it. If you want to do that in your own home, by all means, go right ahead. But do not. And I repeat, and if people don't accept you, that is theirs. That's their opinion. They are allowed to say, I don't want no part of you. They're allowed to do that. Like, look at the left is shitting on Jackie Chan right now. He's turning his back on his lesbian child. Mind you, she's like 30 years old. And I'm going, he could do whatever he wants to do. If his beliefs do not include homosexuality, that is his beliefs. Get over yourselves. Sorry, I have to say that because it's like these people think like you have to accept me and you have to allow me to say that I'm a woman and let me into your bathroom or else I'm going to call you a bigot. That's it. Bigot. Well, call me whatever you want to then. If I see you in my bathroom, I'm going to say something to you. Especially if you're oogling me. Or a child. Get out of here. No. There needs to be bathrooms just for transgender people. I've said this, I don't know how many times. A gender-neutral bathroom. You want to go in there, fine. I've literally seen gender-neutral bathrooms in a freaking airport where a man was walking in and women were walking out. And I'm going, I ain't going into that, motherfucker. No, thank you. Because you don't know if there are people who have used the whole transgender thing. They're predators. No, dude. Sorry, not sorry. It happens. Loudoun County, Virginia. It happened. It's not a QAnon conspiracy. We Spa. It happened. That dude was on the registry and he was exposing himself. I am a woman, yet he has a dingling hanging out in front of women and children. And he was on the registry. He was convicted and he was there using the whole transgender thing. I'm sorry, dude. If you want to do that in your own home, by all means. But do not put yourself or other people in jeopardy. Because that's just wrong. It is. It's wrong to do that. If you were born a male, guess what? That's the card you were dealt. Are we all dealt a fair hand in life? No, but we have to make the best of it. I just can't stand the bullying and the mob mentality anymore. I'm over it. Shut up. You don't like it? Then go to an island. That's all I have to say.
They imagined the same thing could happen to them.
Here, let me
Were
back
God
it. Let's back it up.
senses to pretending that you were God. They thought Sodom and Gomorrah were real places. They were destroyed for disobedience. They imagined the same thing could happen to them. Not anymore. Rick Levine doesn't worry about being punished by forces he can't see. He knows he's in charge. He makes the rules. He sets the limits. Reality is what he says it is. That's his view, and he shares it with virtually everybody else in a position of authority in the United States. That's a pretty bold bet, really. For 7 million years, human beings have believed one thing, presumably based on some evidence. Around 2015, they became convinced of something completely different. Are they right? It feels like we're going to find out soon.
Yeah, okay, let's find out. Because you've got to see that I had Scott Nugent here, right? The real start of What is a Woman. Scott lived his life as Kelly, had kids and everything, right? And I've seen Scott's kids. They are absolutely beautiful. And what you guys didn't get to see was talking before and after we had done the interview here, right? The little podcast that was age restricted too, just for telling truths. And that's really sad. But you guys didn't get to see the before and after and the in-depth conversations, the very personal conversations that I'm not going to talk about because that's between Scott and I hold that very sacred, and I am a person true to my word, and I'm never going to exploit people like that. And the truth telling that came out of Scott Nugent here was too much for this platform to handle. They deemed that as age restrict, but you don't age restrict Jeffrey Marsh or Dylan Mulvaney or Eugenia Cooney, who is clearly suffering and battling one of the most epic EDs I have ever seen. It's so twisted and so backwards. It's like, why wouldn't you want the truth out there? Why wouldn't you want the statistics shown? Why would you want to hide from reality? And it's so sad to me. It's like, I've done a lot of bullshit in my life. I've done things I'm not proud of. I've been to prison. I've done a lot of bad things in my life. I've lied, I've stolen. I'm not proud of that. To bring you guys the truth, to help raise awareness, I'm proud of that. I could easily go back to making music reactions. It wasn't giving me the sense of fulfillment that this is. Too many people are lied to, and too many people are living a lie. Like, I understand, Rick, that you feel like you have transformed to a woman, but you're living a lie. You're living a false reality. And when the hell did it become the cool thing to do to crap on the very same human beings that brought y'all into this world? It's like this trend that is so dangerous, and you're going to get people killed is what the left says, right? When it's us getting attacked. We're getting attacked by men who dress up like us. If you want to be us so bad, why don't you have any respect for us? At all. None. Riley Gaines gets attacked for sticking up and telling her story. It's sad anymore, you guys. It's really sad. And like I said, I could go back to making music reactions, right? Because I did have a lot of fun doing that. I did. This needs our attention. This needs our utmost attention. This is of utmost importance. The Sound of Freedom. Something changed in me that day, you guys. And I was like, whoa, this is a lot bigger than we think. And a lot of Hollywood executives and celebrities and elitists are in on that. So, of course, zip your lip. They want to push an agenda. And it's like, no, we're not going to sit back and say this is a conspiracy theory because it's not. And for us to sit here and allow it to happen, I feel like that is being complicit. And I ain't about that life no more. All right, everybody. Thank you for joining me. I really appreciate you guys. That OSU doctor who is in prison has been... No, that wasn't an OSU doctor. Dr. Nassif was Michigan. He wasn't an Ohio State doctor. Penn State, Jerry Sandusky, Will Thomas, they've had their share of scandal at Penn State as well. Yeah, he wasn't a doctor here in Ohio. I'm going to talk to you guys about... Have you guys gone and seen the movie yet? If you haven't, I'm going to bring up the website again just for you guys to see. It's called Angel Studios. And The Sound of Freedom is doing something that I've never seen before in my life. Because damn well Disney, you can't get free tickets to their show. Not even poor kids get to go see Disney films, which is really sad because of all the money that they have. You would think that Disney would be a little bit more charitable. They're too busy making white characters into black characters and pushing a divide. All right, guys, I gotta go. I got somebody here right now. I love you all. Thank you so much for coming in, tuning in. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure if you let me know. I know, baby. I'll be right there. Let me know if I'm making a difference. If I am, please let me know. I love you guys. Stay strong. And go to angel.com/.